Evening, it is June 13th, 2017. This is William Newing, with product owner Lynnwood Wikispeed, and I'm with Eli.
What's up? Today very happy because I finally got the dash to light up. Of course, batteries on.
That's okay. Good thing we checked.
Finally got the dash to light up and respond when using inputs from the car, right? And so it was kind of been a long process of the dash not working. And so today I was kind of finally had the idea to go through and test with the voltmeter while the battery was off, and it kind of became apparent that you're getting some odd values and there's something ungrounded. So we had to kind of tear more into the giant tube of wires there. But eventually we found that there was this kind of broken ground, as well as a fuse broken in here. And so once those two were fixed, we were finally able to get the correct voltage and enough current flowing out of the secondary gauge cluster to actually light up the dash, which was awesome because we spent a lot of time struggling with getting that to even light up. So that was great. From there, I also just wired in the two things for the turn signals, and we have the turn signal over here. The onboard computer takes care of all of that. And kind of next steps. This cord controls the speedometer, but it comes preset, kind of assuming that you'll get 8,000 pulses from the little sensor on the engine for every mile you drive, and that's not necessarily correct. So that's kind of moving forward. We will need to eventually get this with wheels and drive it so that we can calibrate that, which is kind of a big task. And then also eventually we're going to need to unmount the whole dash there and get some of the cords off the tachometer cluster so that we can also get those on the dash. But I think now that we finally have power, we're in a pretty good spot. So
yeah. So looks like the next couple of things we've already listed out that you've made. Thank you. Which is the wired and digital dash, Speedo, and test, and then run the functionality and back and forth. Once it's all done, then rewire the tack to the digital dash, which is probably 32 wires, hence the valuation. And then unmount the tachometer, and then mount the digital dash, and then of course finally the calibration. So very good. Yeah. Thank you very much. Any recommendations? I mean, how did you find the broken circuit and also the faulty fuse?
That one just all kind of came from the manufacturer manual for the car, because it was just oh, these things aren't working. What's the one thing they all have in common? It was fuse 10 or whatever. So that came in handy. But I would say going forward, kind of trying to avoid doing all that final packaging before everything's actually done, because I guess someone had wrapped up all the cords and whatnot, kind of because I'm guessing that they had completed what they needed to for then, but of course then when some other issue comes up and we need to access the cords again, it becomes pretty tough to deal with.
Technical debt.
Yeah.
Yep. So going forward, we'll figure out how we can not build in technical debt. We can remove those technical debts going forward. All right. Well, thank you very much. Wikispeed out.